Let me put you onto this screen instead. There you go. You can see it in all its very, very tall glory. There. Whoa! I did it! Haha! Yeah, a lot of it's melted, but still a lot of it's there. Like, you can see all the ice. You know what? Okay.
Who's from water?
Holy crap. Also, Pog hand reveal. This is amazing. Alright, let's get to it. So, today, I saved the Archon quest. Specifically for today. Because I thought it'd be interesting. I checked and it's like around like a couple hours long, hopefully. So, or at least from what I see. So, I thought it'd make a good stream. Also, I think no, I did my chores today. So, yeah. So how is everyone doing today? Also, yes, Pog Hydrocam. Yes, very much. I'll move this next to the Hydrocam. Hell yeah. Amazing. Woof. This is like I'm just getting all of my deep breaths out now, cause I don't know why. Just haven't yet. I do know where it starts, cause I almost accidentally started before. So we can just go to there. Perfect.
Oh, yes, yes. They have the audacity to go after anything. The 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambitions. Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures? Oh,
I don't know.
Traveler, it's you.
Huh? Ganyu?
Hello.
What are you doing here with Lan? Do you have a commission you need to post?
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure hoarders.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
No,
We recently
doesn't
received
seem like it'd
intel
go
from the
well
Ministry of
because
Civil
they're too
Affairs
dumb.
that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
2 big-time treasure hoarders?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
They don't relate. The names should relate to each other.
Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber and Mondstadt. But who is Big Sis of the South?
You are correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders in Liyue. As I understand it, the treasure hoarders all call her boss.
Interesting.
Some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits, making her Big Sis of the gods. But that's probably just a wild rumor.
Hold up,
Anyway,
there's more
the
gods
treasure
in the
hoarders
Archon
discovered some previously
not
unexplored
asleep
ruins
that
the
aren't
Abyss Order has
bosses?
been secretly guarding in the shadows.
Question mark?
Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside. They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away from the ruins, then send an expert thief inside to steal the treasure.
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain Grand Thief from Fontaine.
Grand Thief.
Interesting.
That's quite an impressive sounding title.
Oh, indeed. He is an extraordinary individual.
You have my
The
intrigue.
Grand
I
Thief
want
is
to
highly
beat the
respected
hell
in the
out
treasure
of
hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers.
Great Adventurer Stan. Let's not use him as an example.
Ah, so you're familiar with the author of the Tevat Travel Guide, then? Correct. The Grand Thief is someone as renowned as her. So,
Because
despite
Stanley
being
is,
relative big-timers in
he's
Liyue and
having a rough time.
Mondstadt, Sis and Raptor had to put in a lot of work to convince a thief of his status to come and personally oversee this operation.
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the
Time
Ministry
to
of
do
Civil Affairs and the
evil
Millelith
hands.
already have their hands full. They don't have any time to investigate rumors about treasure hoarder activity. But anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is some unknown danger lurking beneath the surface. So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Well, since
Now
I'm
this commission's about me.
here,
Oh, thank you so much.
I guess I'll
Good
do
to see
it.
this in the hands of a
I
reliable
guess.
guild member. Well then, good luck. The guild
Let's just skip that part. Clickety 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 click. Let's go. First off, we should heal. Thank you. Next, we should get rid of Fischl, because Fischl I've been using for the event stuff. Uh, my main team right now, like, this is the main team I'm aiming for, because he's almost fully leveled up. I just got him. That's my second team now. But she was a little underleveled. She's less underleveled now, but still a little. So I've been using Barbara Official to take her place, because healing is always nice. I haven't really had a chance to use her. But she's not gonna really do a lot other than freeze anybody that happens to be wet, because we don't even have Hydro. Official or uh Official Rosaria or Barbara Rosaria. Let's go with
Wish me
Barbara
luck.
because she can heal, I guess. And really Rosaria's supposed to be a DPS for at least a little bit, kind of support for with the freezing stuff. But I don't know. She just wouldn't do as well here. Oh, yeah, also because I wanted to get out of my way, please, sirs. Goodbye. Oh, what the frick? Bonkity bonk bonk bonk. 1,000 damage per hit. This is pretty good. Uh, yeah, yep, I guess so. Barbara Brain. Also, I should revert the world level. Because I had it so someone could join my world, because they were level 6 and I was level 7, so they couldn't You know, you know these words that I'm struggling to say? Yeah. Do. Come on, new pet. I love the little pet now. They're starting to get into like pet territory and cosmetics. That's really nice. I guess we'll just fly past these guys. No need. No need to bother. Unless they were Fatui, I'd be interested then, but still, nah. I mean, here's the treasure hoarder camp. Hello. Boop.
Think you can
And
get away?
boop. And we'll set them on fire. Let's just leave them there. Lovely.
Let's play.
And look, I got it again.
Time for takeoff.
Whee! I feel no sympathy. Do. Bart. Hey, look, I got it again. It's back. Hey! Dang it. Go up on this rock. Will it work better then? There we go.
Brace yourself.
We got better. We got even more vertical height. This is Pog. Da 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 da. Do you see that? That is our mission. I'm lying, it's not, but like the shrine makes it look cooler and makes it more menacing. It's over here actually. Is it in that little nook? Called it. No Cryo currently in the party. Well, I guess we're gonna have to try her anyways. She's a little lower level. She's only level 70. But I guess this is her debut. Let's go. Woo! Hello.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins.
Oh.
Let's go deeper inside.
Hello. You
I'm
are
sure
not
Stardy's
welcome yet, I
information is
know. I
reliable.
know you guys want me in here. Oh.
There aren't many guards here. Looks
I
like
mean,
their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
still too far away. Okay, let's go. Whee!
Think you can get away?
There we go. Perfect.
Yahoo!
See, this is why Venti is dangerous. Do 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 do.
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction.
What the frick is that? Oh, they're bubbles.
Why does it feel stranger
Can
and
I pop them?
stranger as we make
Nope,
it
I
deeper
can't.
into
This
these
is gonna
ruins?
be interesting because those are walls.
Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
Can you shut up, Paimon? How about you shut up? Paimon abuse. Woo! What's in here? Whoa. Wait, are we supposed to... Nope. Is it over here? Am I missing something? It doesn't seem like there's anything after this, or is there? Oh, there is. It's just a hole. Lovely. Hello, welcome back everyone. Well, this is inviting. Yay! Hello. Water. Water. He does not look like he has a head. Oh. There we go.
This looks like a person. Could it be the
Yes,
Grand
it
Thief?
does.
Why
Good for
is he
you.
in that position? Is he praying to something?
Looks like the Grand Thief just got taken out. He was supposed to be this big bad guy, wasn't he? And then... Uh-oh. A statue. Oh, that's Barbados. Oh, that's messed up. That's not right.
Why is the statue of the Seven hanging upside down?
That's a Barbados statue.
The statue's hands. Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... What it...
I don't know.
Paimon has a really... And the Grand Thief hasn't moved...
Oh yeah, he's probably dead.
Hello?
Observe the Grand Thief. There is no reaction nor any sign of breathing. Yes, he's very dead.
He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good.
What a terrible place. Oh no.
And fast.
A
We should
bad
get
guy
back
died.
to Valley and run.
Whoa.
No! We can't stay here. Quick, run!
Well, that's saddening. Now let's leave. Ooh, fancy doorway. Oh, more bubbles. Apparently, oh, frick, they're disappearing. Apparently, evil things that kill people for fun are really fond of bubbles. I guess he was an intruder. I guess it wasn't for fun. Hello. Oh, here we go, baby. New mob. Woo! Abyss. Okay. If there was the Abyss Mage, I believe these guys are called the Abyss Herald. If I'm not mistaken, which I very well could be. Woo! Well, let's go.
You cannot spy on the secrets of the Abyss.
He's trying to sound all freaky and stuff, but they added no filter, so he just sounds like a normal dude.
You have come here. You have seen our secrets. For this, you must pay the price. As
Okay.
a herald.
Yeah, there we go.
I
Herald.
will mete out your punishment.
Presager. Wait, what? Presager of the Abyss. I don't know. The Dane spoke of. The monster we were tracking with the Dane.
Danesley.
Oh! That random guy!
Just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, you are with Dainsliff, that constant annoyance in our affairs.
Oh, Dainsliff is the random guy we met in Mondstadt in the tavern. Oh, shit.
Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time.
Well, I mean,
There is nothing you can
not
do
nowhere.
to change the tide. The Abyss is unstoppable.
Okay, boss fight time.
Pirate's never seen it before. Careful.
Hey,
Please don't
boy,
get
take a
caught.
venti. He's not gonna get sucked up in it. Oh, or he might do because he's a little baby boy that has nothing against me. He's also Hydro Abyss. Nope.
Yahoo!
Nope. Nope. Turtle. Sometimes I like kind of like just laugh or chuckle at something a little bit, like the sounds. And then I realize that
Think you can get away?
then I realized that I'm not sure if anybody heard that or they were just expecting a reaction and like didn't hear it, and I'm just like, oh no, now I feel bad. And then I just say the name. And then I'm just like, wait a minute. That's not how reactions work.
Let's play. Time for takeoff.
Boop. Yeah, Rosaria is not needed here, I guess, because like we got this completely handled. What the f- ah?
This power, it seems
Familiar. Yeah, I know.
I see. So it's you. You are the one.
What did my sister tell you about me?
In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
Yeah, I didn't even think I took a hit from this guy.
What a tough battle.
It was not.
Are you okay? Oh, such a strong enemy. Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters Huh? What is it? Oh, right.
Please shut up, Paimon. Oh my gosh. Can't take your voice. I'm sorry.
So,
He's
we meet
back.
again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Hello, Dainsliff. You
Hey,
look
it's
cool as
Dan.
always.
Judging by your expression, could it be that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Huh? How did you know that?
'Cause he heard the screaming.
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well.
Something even stranger. Oh.
An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss, though I have had my suspicions.
You have your suspicions of what? Hmm. Hold on. Alright. Back!
Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyss.
And
As we
then...
got close to the exit, we fought a big battle with.
And then
Yes, this is a
Paimon
rare
stopped talking.
opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Wait, I thought I was the one who commissioned you.
Let's go.
Mm. No, I have a superiority complex. I will not follow orders. He's channeling abyssal power. It's not good. Oh, if there's gonna be like a boss rune guard with abyssal power infused into it, that'd be so cool.
Here we go. Time for takeoff. You can't run.
Yes, one vaporized, and now time for this. Well, these guys are screwed, aren't they? Hey, you!
Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
Boop-a-doop-boop-a-doop-boop-a-doop-boop-a-doop-boop-a-doop-boop. I'm just gonna quickly do that. Yep. I'm gonna talk to you up here.
This
Nope,
made you
never mind.
just now.
I'm not even
Were
thirsty.
they
Why am I
trying to
drinking
ambush
water?
us?
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking.
Oh, is that looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits? You know.
Those
No,
are important
they
materials to
wouldn't be
me.
searching for such ordinary. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain value. However, they look disappointed. So it would seem.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
Yeah.
I certainly don't mean to be
Tell me.
merciful towards these monsters of the abyss, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather,
I mean,
these abyss
you
mages
could.
likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful Alright, we shouldn't waste too much time here.
Well, that's far away. I don't like that. It's far away. Let's just get up to higher ground, I guess. Mountain hopping. Hello? Is there another rune guard or is that a rune hunter? That looks like a rune hunter. They're dismantling it. Well, at least I won't have to fight it, you know? Oh, never mind! Woo! Bad idea, bad idea! Top right. Oh yeah, that's my hydro cam. Boop boop. I don't know, people said to do it, so I did it. We're gonna do that again. There we go. You guys are both
Yahoo!
out of commission that way, so let's just do this. Ah, frick. I did that just because his thing was out. Ah, that sucks. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. You're very close. Boop. Well, that's annoying. Maybe I should just focus on one and stop putting Venti with the low health. Da, 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 da. 93. Wait a minute, I need to heal him first. I got a bunch of these in the mail. I got suspicious looking steaks in the mail. Mmm, delicious. I want to remain even though. This is upsetting.
Broken. Ashes to
Oh, shh.
dust.
I'm not sure whether I should focus on the Abyss Mages or the Rune Guard. I'm doing a lot of damage to both of them as it is, but like, you know. Oh yeah, frick that. No, 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 no. You can, oh my gosh. Maybe it was a finger. I know because I can't get the charge shot off because I need that. Yeah, I'm loving this. This is very lovely. Leave me alone for a second, will ya? I hate the rune guards when they do this. You know what? Frick you. I'm gonna just kill you. Well, he's back down, so that's a good thing.
There can be no excuse for defeat.
Alright. Do. Come here. Thank you.
You can't run!
Okay.
At least
That's fine.
work.
I'm a little pissed off. It's fine. It's fine. I wasn't taking damage. What do you mean? I'm full health. I'm full health. You guys can just take that. The annoying thing is, like, their attacks were just so annoyingly perfectly spaced that any time I tried to do a charge shot, which is what I need to take him down from the air to the ground, I was hit and interrupted. And I couldn't attack them normally because I couldn't just attack the Abyss Mages because his attacks were just those air attacks are just so bloody annoying. Okay, that was okay, he's not doing that. Okay, thank you.
You can't run!
Come into being.
Nope, nobody, nope. Frick this. I'ma just what should I do? You. Boop, boop, boop. Everyone gets a heal. Cause I'm done with thou bullshit.
Here we go!
Maybe some extra stamina too. You. Holy crap.
There can be no excuse.
Can y'all stop that? Huh? How about that?
Think you can get away?
Alright.
Let's play!
Let me attack the douchebag right here. He's dead. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything is funky dory. What the frick does that mean? Of course I miss. Boop. There you go. We're good.
Time for takeoff.
Do. Bully this boy. Yeah, see, by himself, he's a little shit. Yeah, come here. No! How about none of that either? Nope, I missed. Never mind.
Burst forth.
Okay, he's dead. Now, just this. Now, this guy's annoying right now because I don't actually have many things to deal with him effectively. Like, I have the fire and the ice, but the main thing that destroys the water shields is electricity, which I have none of right now.
Come into being.
So, yeah, that's just how a cookie crumbles. He's not really hard to defeat other than that, though.
Wow! Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here. Seems we're...
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the
Your
fruit of seeds
coincidence.
planted long ago, just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Forget it. Just some needless musings.
Yeah, sure.
The
Yeah,
connection
it's
between
not
the
like
Abyss Order
that's
and the
important to
Ruin
the
Guards
plot,
is
like
by
at
no
the final
means
battle.
incidental.
Probably not. I like.
Rather,
I,
they are
I
both
bet you it
branches
is,
that have grown out and up from the same.
branches.
Both
or
originate
somehow
from
it's integrated in there.
Really? Oh. Oh! Right. As your guide... Huh? You have memories of being there.
Is that? But if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Kanria you saw.
Who?
Was it like?
I missed something. Dayton and Kenria is worth a shot. The person who woke me up about the Sea of Flames they saw 500 years ago. What the frick?
So that's the complete story, huh?
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within that meteorite.
It seems
Sure.
your sister
Yeah.
woke up first. But the question is...
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Kanria plunged the whole world into chaos.
Yes.
And that you two should leave this world called Tevat?
The destruction of Conria? She said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago.
Yeah, that's literally what it just said.
It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your sister must have understood this world better than you did because she woke up first.
I mean,
And
probably.
it was shortly.
Oh, Paimon knows this part.
I understand. When you awoke, but now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Tevat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Kanria.
Was this a human war or an
Am I
Archon
right?
war? Hmm?
If that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue, but you told Paimon they were useless. So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Conria so you could find your sister? Oh, yeah. You can
Oh,
travel around
boy.
the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Kanria than both of you. Kanria was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans.
Interesting.
An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A
Oh, dear.
nation without a god?
Well, this can't end well, because pride of humankind means obviously it has to die in the most gruesome way possible.
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed. By
I
gods.
wonder why!
You mean
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Kanria.
Okay, so 500 years ago is when the Archons appeared. Is that right?
The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
how could that be? The history books don't say
Ah,
anything about that.
What a dangerous world. What? That's
Yes, well,
horrible. Oh
continuing to
no.
discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits.
Next time I see Ventus.
Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
I hate when they put me in places not near any waypoints. Why? I have to walk or fly or something. I don't know.
Brace yourself.
Flowers. Baby thing! Kill it. I'm not a horrible person. Well, that didn't work out. Hey, Corlepis. Might as well grab some of this. I'm running out because I used a bunch of it to level a character. Hello? Oh. Just more.
Over there! It's more. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Conria.
Oh.
So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be.
No, Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago.
You're from 500 years ago, aren't you?
These Ruin Guards were known as field tillers by the people of Conria.
They were farming instruments.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
They were farming equipment.
It's not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name.
Oh, okay.
The people of Conria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the field tiller came about.
Interesting.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling.
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control.
Uh-huh.
They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Tevat, perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time. They found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
That sounds.
It does sound very sad.
Once you understand
Sounds
more,
like
those
me.
details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose.
So, oh no, that's so sad.
Here we go. Think you can get away? You can't run.
Every single one of them was just immediately destroyed, other than the. Every single one of them except the Pyro Abyss Mage was completely and utterly destroyed immediately. Hey you, come back here. I want to talk to you. Uh-oh. Oh, I can't stun him right now. Sad. Oh, frick, this is the worst. Worst thing. Wait. Dang it. Now I can. Boop. Boop.
Burst forth.
Back up a little bit, and perfect. Do 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 do. See, I actually find the Rune Guards harder to kill than the Rune Hunters. because they're way more tank. Ah, now I can't stun him. This is why these are the worst. Holy crap!
Oh, no.
Jeez,
My
I gotta
wire
stop
is
running. I
broken.
gotta like switch before Venti gets hurt, because Venti is a flimsy sock at best. Uh, you get hash browns.
Here we go.
No, stop it. Sit down. Be
Yahoo!
humble.
Burst forth.
Let's play. What
There we go. Oh, they gave me no chaos core thingies.
Huh? This abyss maze dropped a talisman.
Communication.
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
Maybe.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it.
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory to Her Highness the Princess.
The princess Decipherven. It's visual.
Is that what it says?
Room of Fate, initial operation. The Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword, it seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving. So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
That's a
Reading it
good
now.
question.
An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
Oh, well, that already happened. He kind of was revived, and then we dealt with him.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
Could be the same as with the
I know of your
That's
past
true.
heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god.
I
The
mean,
Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher.
here's the thing, Dvalin, technically, yeah. Technically, Osile is a god. Well, Storm Terror or Dvalin is only like a spirit or protector guardian made by Barbados. So that's
Will
true.
the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further.
Oh, frick, yeah.
They won't just corrupt Osile's mind.
Oh,
They
yeah.
also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform
Oh,
Osile's
Pog.
body.
Oh, you're giving more!
Impossible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of
Cybernetic squid
squid
god.
god
Oh
mass
no!
destruction?
Wait, it was more of a Hydra.
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Khanria. Though, of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out
Yes.
the remnants of Khanria. Despite being far from human, they seek out this. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god.
Oh dear.
And the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
What? How do you even get that?
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
Well, yeah, the first field tiller would not just be chilling on a rock. It would probably be somewhere special. Because plot armor.
It would seem so.
I got very aggressive. I know it was very aggressive. I'm sorry. They haven't found it yet. We still have time.
This whole thing keeps.
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue,
Uh-huh.
thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
What does that mean? Does that mean the Archons, or does that mean something bigger?
Oh boy. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is,
Well,
how about we take the information about the statue
I
as
know,
a
I know.
starting point for our investigation?
The statue looked like the Anima Archon.
Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around.
The
Yep.
cathedral.
Huh.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
What, are you a devil or something? I mean, makes sense. Oh yes. Oh yeah, give me all that. Hold on. Before we go on with this quest, there is something I must do. Oh, we can't get there. Not yet. We can get one more level. We're almost there. No! One level. Yay.
Guess we can rest now.
A huge statue. A grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them.
What, have you never been here?
How aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Nothing. I can guarantee you it was nothing. He left specifically for them to make their own choices, and they made a choice to worship him, and they made a choice to build a statue. That was their choice. And even though I don't think he actually likes it or like takes revel in it. He just like, yeah, my whole thing is freedom, and I gave them freedom, and they did that. So, well, good for you.
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though. Does it?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Well, you seem to be. You don't seem to like gods. Maybe like one of them or all of them. Like, I don't know, destroyed your home.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral, and actually, the Animo Archon is. Never mind.
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral.
Huh?
Aren't you
are
curious?
the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their... Having me tag along would only make them suspicious.
Because they don't
Correct.
know you?
And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time.
Yeah, well,
When a
Yeah.
non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty.
ah, frick. There, perfect.
I have never... That's enough about that.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
I
I'm done
should
with
the
this
churches
conversation.
of
Let me
all
go! There we go. Hola! Hello! Jumpity jumpity jump jump jump. Hi, Barbara!
Honorary Knight. Hi, how have you
Let's put
been?
this on auto.
Do you need anything today? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige.
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion.
Oh
We're
my.
here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller?
What's that? Field tiller. What does it do?
What do you think it does? It tills fields.
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost a statue of the Seven?
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays. A long
Interesting.
time ago, there was indeed one statue of the Seven that disappeared one night without a trace.
Ah.
Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven.
Very aptly
Of
named.
course.
Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any...
Oh my gosh, I can't
We
handle.
can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like,
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the tyrant's final fury? No, that's from another time. Probably unrelated.
the tyrant's final fury.
This refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached old
That was when,
Mondstadt.
before
Balls of
Barbados took
fire raining
control.
from the sky?
The current god of this town.
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the tyrant's final fury.
Yes,
Strange
it was
phenomena
the god of
continued for about a
storms,
year.
the animal
one
archon
was ever
controlling
able to solve
Mondstadt,
it.
and then Barbados
It just
overthrew him.
gradually
And now
ceased on its
Barbados
own.
is the thing, and that's why they constructed a statue and everything.
Right. Later, the theory of the tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs.
Oh,
Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster.
from my
Anyway,
stories that I've
this
heard
incident
of this
might not be
game and
related to
the
lost statue
god
of
of
the
storms, he
Seven,
wasn't pleasant.
but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
It's okay. Thanks anyway.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh,
Rosaria, it's
goth
you.
girl.
If you're looking
Oh,
for the Knights of
oh,
Favonius,
oh.
they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves.
Okay,
Could
fine.
it be
Fix it.
that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain.
Interesting.
Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Okay. If the honorary knight will be there, then... But please, everyone, be careful. May the animal Archon protect you all.
T is probably drunk at the bar. In the world, right now he's actually here. Hello, it is I, the animal archon. Doing God stuff. Let me go look at my statue. Hello, Dainsleif. Hold on. Look, it is my face. Perfect reconstruction. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We
Oh,
should go as well.
But what is the Abyss
I'll
Order
do it
going
after
to
this.
Wolven?
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago.
Andreas Lupus is a giant wolf spirit, ice wolf spirit. He was I believe he was a cryo archon that died. Part of the old world, very old world. He's very powerful. And he takes the form of a big old wolf, big old ice wolf. And he currently is a boss battle in the world. But again, he is only a spirit. And Osile, which is the god of the vortex, a hydro archon, uh, he is still very much alive. The Animar, this hydro archon, he's very much alive, very dangerous. We just fought him, and we couldn't kill him then. He was only suppressed. He's only currently locked away, in quotations, locked away or suppressed. Uh, which means he still has very much more life energy and power than Andreas, who is only a ghost.
Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
Yes, that is also a thing. Yeah, I believe Andreas Lupus, the Cryo-Archon wolf guy, isn't really a bad dude. He just kind of, died. So, Barbados, the Animal Archon, decided to give him a sanctuary where he can continue to spread his wisdom and guard. And that is when the place after the Great War thingy in Barbados had his kingdom safe. He gave a namesake, Wolvendom, to and the guardianship over Lupus Boris. Andreas Lupus, sorry. Jesus. See, it's all very interesting because it's kind of like its own mythology and it's very interesting and fun to do. So let's go. Hello. Don't mind me.
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate
Let's
the
go.
enemy. Let's take them now.
See, here's the thing. Again, I don't have a lot to deal with this man. So he's a little
Brace
difficult
yourself.
sometimes. Where are you? Where'd you go? Hello? Not what I wanted. I wanted that. Thank you. Hold on, let me just deal with your friend real quick. Alright, let's see what we can do about you.
Here we go.
Oh. Look at the shield. Oh, shield's a little low there, buddy. Die, 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 die.
There sure are a lot
The
Oh
closer
my
we get to
gosh.
the target, the more enemies there are. fit.
Yeah,
Lupus
let's
Boreas.
go.
I'm not.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven.
Yeah. Yeah. And he died. Come on, dude. He's dead. It's because, yeah, he's an ancient god that died. So his spirit, he still wanted to protect people, so he struck a deal with that isn't very far-fetched. He wasn't a part of the alliance of the Seven, I don't think. Or he was, he just died
I cannot
before it
possibly
was
agree with his
went.
actions. I don't desire any interaction with him.
Yeah, you really hate the Seven.
Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable. There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods.
Dude, the two I've met
You shouldn't
so
place too
far
much
have
trust in them.
not been people that
But at
you
the
would
same time,
consider
even
dangerous.
if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does Dane hate the Seven, or is he protecting them?
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears,
Oh yeah, your
I
ancient.
will tell you one final fact.
Oh, ready? Oh, here it is. We all knew this, but he's gonna say it.
Huh?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven.
Oh,
Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolvendom.
yes, he also goes by
Oh,
the name
there he
Boreas.
goes. What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. You also keep your guard up against unfamiliar gods.
I mean, I feel like Venti and Zhongli are kind of exceptions, because, they're, one, they lost their power. Two, they're both just. Venti's a drunk, and Zhongli is a grandpa. This,
At
there
the
you go.
Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do. Not the easy.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Hi, Jean. How are
Master
you?
Jean! Rosaria told us that you
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offense. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas. But the Abyss
Yes.
Order and Boreas. What is the connection?
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really need a reason?
Oh, well, they have one, but we're not
The
gonna
Abyss
tell
Order
you.
already went after Devalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger.
Boreas.
This
Boris!
spirit.
Wait,
He does not. Okay.
Boris?
Be careful. Thank you for your
Is
help,
it-
Honorary Knight of Favonius.
Is this where Boris has been all this time? Is this where you went after Alice turned you into a monster and Benny in the ink machine? Boris? I need to find out. I need to. I need to have closure. I need to find Boreas and find out if his real name is Boris. And he was my friend who ate ink soup with me while I was trapped in Choichu Studios. Boris. I have a question. I have a question. Oh, hello! I'll deal with this first. Oh, frick!
And the Abyss Herald.
Hold on, guys. This is kind of important to me. No! No, 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 no. Come back here. Thank you. Ow. Okay, now I'll deal with this. Hello! How's it going?
You not welcome here. So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now.
Yeah. I can only imagine 500 years ago during this war that they keep talking about, Andreas was a force. I can only imagine how freaking terrifying he
You
must have been.
claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve
He's
us,
only a
we
spirit,
can
man.
restore your divine powers you once held in the past. Lies. Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he. Oh no! Is this the same
Interesting.
thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender. But this can't. No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain.
I mean, I'll save a wolf though. I like doggies.
Bow before the abyss.
Dude, I'm gonna have to keep kicking your ass if you keep doing this. We both know this. I think this guy's just a fanboy. Like he's one of those simps to the abyss, you know? He doesn't actually like he serves them and like he thinks whoever's the leader is like a living god and like he names all his cool moves after him and like he wears all the merch, you know? Abyssal merch.
Let's play.
Oh, he's summoning guys now. That's interesting.
Yahoo!
Dude, again, this has gone the same as last time. You have not hit me once. You haven't taken a single point of my health away. Do better.
Brace yourself. Time for takeoff.
Hey, was that a point of health? Oh, he has a shield now. What the frick are you doing, buddy?
Burst forth.
Oh. You got frozen. He's freezing. Oh, it's like Jean Lee's thingy. Oh, that's dope.
Time for takeoff. You can't run.
He took a point of health. Woo! Dude, I'm just proud for you, man. Like we've really been working hard. You really put your all into it. Like, you've really come a long way. Hey, he's actually doing damage. I actually should heal, actually. You know what? I'm still not taking him too seriously. I'll just wait for heals. Hey, boy. Oh, your shield's almost down. Oh, what you gotta do? And boop! Normally it would carry him with him if he wasn't a bigger enemy.
The abyss shall rise once again.
Yeah, okay, buddy. Defeat all opponents. There's just this guy. I can't. Don't mind the. Don't pay attention to that. No. And just gotta get all my alts up.
The ceremony was interrupted.
How foolish. Yep. Act confident. Act confident. Good. Yep.
How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variation.
Yeah. No, you were just a pawn there, Boris. I'm sorry, bud.
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Yeah.
Lupercal, I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state, but still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Well, you have been dead for like hundreds of years.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas's mind,
Okay.
then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smell danger?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimons knows besides coming to help. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf God. Do you know anything about the first
I mean,
field
if
killer?
anyone would know, it'd be him.
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field killer
Frick.
is. Though there was indeed one human-made machine, it entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for... But it could not think, only fight. It
top
was
to bottom.
designed as a pure killing machine from...
That sounds like a rune guard.
I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground.
It fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field
It could have
killer,
just been a
right?
normal one.
Yes, it could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although no...
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field killer came to Mondstadt, doesn't it? It sounds like the first
Yeah.
one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground.
Don't know. But did we help?
Yes, you were a big help. We need to keep investigating something super...
Oh my gosh, my
We
bad, stop
smell
talking.
more danger. You too.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
Yeah, let's not commence the trial. Because one, not enough of that. Two, I don't want to fight him right now. He should have a break.
Dane, there you are.
I saw her, but purposely avoided her.
Well, rude.
As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming
does
the
she know
object
you,
of one
like,
of her
you're
investigations.
You're a hater?
But back to the matter at hand.
You be
I
hater?
defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information.
Lupus Boreas.
I see. Well then, We can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral. Exactly.
Yes.
The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Actually, Barbara's the deaconess. The fireballs raining from the sky were probably missiles. The ancient people of Mondstadt would have seen the fireballs for what they were.
Ah, Paimon gets it.
We're
So
just
the
gonna blow past that.
Final Fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom.
So this was a while ago,
After it was
years
damaged in the
ago.
fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt, and then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them.
It finally
Until
broke down
one
for
day,
good.
it finally broke down for good. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before. So
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area.
No,
What do you mean?
I remember.
You mean... Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before.
Oh,
Can't forget something like that.
I did see that. That is there. It's over here. There's like a rune guard that's just chilling there. It's been chilling there forever, and it never been activated. Hold up. Hold up. Where is it? There it is. That's down. Sorry. There it is. Look at him. He's just chilling. He's just vibing, bro. He's always been here. Actually, does he look the same or different? I can't tell.
This is it, right? Okay. Ooh, so what did you see? Huh?
Nothing.
Nothing?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered. Let me give it
Yeah,
a
that's
try.
true. Of course you have special powers. You wouldn't be Mysterious Sensei if you didn't have him.
Done.
Wow! That's cool.
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
So, we should probably put that away before someone snags it.
Prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word.
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hand, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god.
Perfect.
And
Lovely.
this newly
Amazing.
born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Then...
What do we do with his
What should we
eye?
do with
Hide
his
it somewhere we
eye?
know and put it under the guardianship of the Church of Favonius. I don't like that because literally a drunken bard and some random dude that's never been here before just went in and just took something from there.
No.
Huh? You?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it,
Uh-huh.
they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius,
Oh,
but our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions,
Take
we
care
must
of the
also
defiled
take care of
by
it.
doing
We can't have
what?
the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
Of course. Yeah.
destroy
What
it?
a interesting
That's the
squeak.
statue of the
What an
Seven.
interesting
As well as
sound.
being a really important cultural relic, they're actually... well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise, she'd be going completely bonkers
I
right
feel
now.
like Barbados does not care. Venti,
Do
I
the
feel
Seven
like
really
does
expect
just
me to help
not
them look after
give a
what
crap.
belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy them. I'll make sure it doesn't get away.
Okay. Oh, 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 oh. You know what? Before we go, well, why not just go check on the jams I've been making? I've been making jams. Let's go check on the jams. It's jam time. Yes, jam is good. Yes, yes, yes. I could use with some more butter. That'd probably be nice. All right. Hold on just a minute. And it's time for a break. I will see you in, well, I don't know, a while, in a little bit. Anybody who doesn't see this ad, well, enjoy the intermission screen. Pause. All right, we're back. What? Huh? What? What? I don't know. I don't know what. I genuinely don't know what. I don't even know what I'm saying what to.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Hello. Well, there it is. Also, while we're here, should we do one of these or should we do one of these? Um. Okay. Let us think here. Well, actually, it probably doesn't really need. Okay, either we do this and get experience to level up this guy to hopefully closer to 90. It won't be nearly enough to get there, but might give us a level. Or we go to the Ice Flower and get more stuff to get her up to level 80. What are we thinking here? Huh. Oh, that's not an answer. Do something. Good answer. Alright, hold on. We'll solve this like any rational person with a coin flip. Heads, heads, tails. Hey Siri, flip a coin. Tails. That was Ice Flower, right? Alrighty. That's the wrong way. that's not something. That is 3,000 meters away. Time for Ice Flower. Boop. Oh, sir, sir. Oh, so I'm not sure if anybody can hear that actually. I got a pretty good blocking thing on my mic. I'm not too sure. Sir, no, you should not. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute.
Think you can get away?
I did a bad. I forgot to put someone on my team that I need because she's absolutely useless against. Actually, hold on. It isn't useless. Boop. Aha. Shh. Wait, what? Right. Outriders. What is an outrider? What be outrider?
Here we go.
Alright, we're not gonna do it this round, but next time we knock that boy down for an out. Yep. You're gonna take a little damage there, buddy. Because you literally have no other purpose. Except for putting your E down. I'm sorry to say it, but you have no point for living. It sounded rude. Yeah, that's because it was. Well, frick you too, buddy.
Think you can get away?
Whee! Alright, he's way below half now, so that's good. Let's heal first before we get our ass beat. Ah, I did it too early. It was a miscalculation. I mistimed it. You are in fact right, my dear albedo sir. Sir! Why would you do that? Venti, I'm sorry. Diluc, you need to get like a little more health. I don't like get a little meat on the bones because you're really like sometimes it's really annoying how easily you die. Like you do crap load of damage, but like bro, get some health.
You can't run.
Ah, I missed. I missed. Break it, break this, break that. Break it really fast.
Time for takeoff.
Boop. Boop. Oh yeah, it's dead. Oh, so dead. Hmm. Can I level you up now? Not quite. Might as well heal as well. Water. Hydration cam. See, you get to wait. Can I get like measurements or something? There, like there's my water. Just see how hydrated I am. I only take small sips when I'm just drinking, by the way. That way, I get to save it for when people, I don't know, spam hydration. There's a select few people that do that. I'm not gonna name any names, Sierra, but Friginator. Uh, well, this isn't the right place. Over here. Oh. 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 Bone size ready. I think. Right? Yeah. Did it. Got a free wish. Shall we do wishes as well? Let's do wishes. Actually, can't do those right now. Don't have enough. Woo! But we can do this. What the frick? Stream, are you... Wait, is that my pity? Was that my pity for this thing? Because I think each one of these, every 10 pulls on each one gives you a free 4-star no matter what. So was this my 10th one on this one? It wasn't. It wasn't. Are you kidding me? Should I just open all my wishes on stream now? Because that was really lucky. Well, it kind of was. Because here's the thing. I think that just gave me my first constellation 6, I believe. Uh, yeah, like that. Besides the Sucrose, which should be here now and go down. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. It was only 4 since my last 4-star on that. What the frick? Yeah, watch. Final constellation. That means I've officially pulled 7 total Sucroses in this game. 7 of them have been pulled in order for me to get the character, and to get each one of these guys is another pull of the same character. Yay! Instead of getting any new characters, which I have actually apparently an extreme lack of, because I have essentially almost every single 4-star except for this one, and only a handful, not even a handful of 5 stars. But Let me just go. Let me show you someone. Let me show you someone here. Cause this pisses me off. Let's count, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 5-stars. He's collecting 5-stars like Infinity Stones, but you know what? There's only 5 Infinity Stones. You have 2 extra, buddy. My amount of salt cannot be expressed. You know what? Wait a minute. We can add a name. You know what? No, there we go. Perfect. He won't let me. Yes, I am. And they exceedingly know this. They know what they're doing. See, I'm not mad at this game because its gacha is just really unlucky and like kind of yeah, at least I'm self-aware, right? But like I'm not mad that like the gacha is terrible and like it gives terrible luck to everyone. It is, but the thing is, he gets amazing luck with all of the 5-stars. He keeps getting them over and over. And then I'm sitting here. I had to get I did 90, almost 100 pulls without getting a single 5-star. You know what that means? Every 99 pulls, the 99th one will guarantee a 5-star. I almost had to get there in order for that to happen. That is ridiculous.
What a view. How about a quick break so I can
I
sketch this
have
beautiful
one of the
scenery?
lowest 5-star counts, especially for someone my level, which is almost the max level cap you can get in the game. That ticks me off. Why he took my luck? That's what I say. He took my luck. He took it and gave it to himself. All right, let's go. Crackety crack, crackety crack, 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 knuckles. Ooh, ooh, ASMR.
Feel this ancient power.
Well, I didn't mean to do that, but honestly, if I was to waste an alt,
So
that would be
after
the one
all
I'm
that running
almost
around,
okay
we
with.
end up right back here again.
Oh, we go
Look,
to the left this
we
time.
barely escaped this place last time, and now we're
Oh,
strolling right
please,
back
please,
in.
please be quiet.
Gee,
Oh, please.
surely we must be
Stop it.
some of the bravest adventurers in all of Tibet.
Please, please
That
stop
or
it.
the stupidest.
What the Can I pop
Genshin
them?
could
Nope,
be
no
sad
popping.
too. We just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go.
Wait, was this the place? Yeah, this is where I tried to escape last time, wasn't it? Except this time, the floor is gone. Interesting. No, sir, okay. Oh, crap. Oh, bubbly crap. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Damn it. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Okay. Jumpity jump, 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 jump. Does that get rid of the bubbles, or do they just stay there? No, I think they go. Also, there's chests in every single one. Oh, he's here. In every single one of these, nooks. Oh, there's a bubble there. So let's go get the chests. Why not? Because it might contain something I could use. ain't a lot I could. There ain't a lot of stuff that I need in this game, other than money and XP, which is pretty much what everyone needs all the time. But still. Oh, oh, okay, we're good. Like, that's just the constant struggle with this game. It's just getting more and more, and sometimes they have it in the chest, so it's important that I have it.
Looks like we're an eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Yes.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue, the Abyss Herald.
You sense correctly, yeah. You're not very threatened. He's the Team Rocket of this whole situation. Like, no one really is threatened by him. Actually, he's not, because people actually like Team Rocket because they were funny, at least. And repetitive, very repetitive. But, like, at least they were funny. And kind of wholesome. This is just annoying.
You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsliff, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed. Perhaps from your... Oh, and something far more
Interesting.
We are the same. We're both dangerous. But
Interesting.
dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption.
Can you deal with him? Can you have like an epic scene? Because I don't want to fight him again. He's
Time
boring.
to silence.
Ah? I don't even get a trial for him. What the frick? This is messed up, bro. At least give me something fun to do. Alright. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, he's got a little bit of power buff. Ooh, please please do something, buddy. Like, come on, it's getting embarrassing.
Here we go.
Do, 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 do. A do, a do, a do, a do, a do. Not a, not wait. I said a do, just to clear that up. Oh, someone, I just realized what that clip sounded like, and that would probably get me canceled somehow, somewhere.
Let's play. Time for takeoff. Let's play.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, you guys annoy the crap out of me. You should die. Do 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 do. Oh, there goes one of the buddies. There goes one of the three musketeers.
Time for takeoff.
Oh, there goes both of them actually. Haha da da da. Da 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 dee da 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 da. Dead. Dead. Boom. And you know what? You deserve a treat. You're welcome.
Here we go. You can't run.
Okay,
Think you can get away?
sir. Would you kindly go into the vortex of death, please? Well, you didn't nearly get close enough. We should try that again.
Here we go.
Annihilate.
We should really try that. Sir, would you please cooperate so we could do that again, please? Okay, we're gonna back up a little bit so he's a little closer to it. There we go. Yes. You're doing great, honey.
You can't run.
Nah. That's a nah. That's a nah. That's a nah, honey.
Brace yourself.
No, dude. Stop it. Okay, we need to get some. Instead of actually, you know what? Nope, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do the same thing. No, 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 no. Stay away from me because I'm gonna try and do something really cool. Just gonna have to trust me on this button. Oh, that didn't. It didn't work. I wanted to try and get like a bunch of vaporizes on them because those do massive damage.
Brace yourself.
Like the effect when you have a hydro and pyro effect status at the same time, it does something called vaporize, and it does a load of damage. And if I could just have that keep going over and over and over again, whoo-wee, that would mean some nasty damage. Nasty.
Brace yourself.
Oh! Oh dear. Oh shit. Hey sis, how's it going?
Princess.
Oh no.
Hey! Could that be?
Ether.
Oh, this is gonna be awkward.
Wait! Your sister?
Ether. Why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh. Your sister knows?
Lumine.
What's...
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Lumine.
This is interesting.
But it must be said. That man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the abyss.
Oh. Okay, so oh Jesus. Oh, okay. Let's just try and make sense of this right now. Okay, so he has a curse of immortality because he failed to protect the city that was destroyed. The destroyed city, its people were turned into the hilly churls and the rest of the abyss. Also with immortality, or did they just have to find out how to like continue civilization? Did they just age as well? I don't really know. And so now she's teamed up with them because she sees that like, oh, you know what? Yeah, you hate the gods. These god guys kind of sound like dick bags. Let's kill them. Yeah.
You're saying Dane is from. And you said the people
Oh my
turned into
God.
monsters?
Please shush.
And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy.
Home. Yes. Of course. Home is wherever we are but I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end.
What the
Listen to me,
frick?
Ether. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world.
Holy crap. Okay. Okay. Let's just. Okay. So, essentially, she woke up a long time, like 500 years ago, or like 200 or something. Like, these guys woke up a long time ago. Or, Jesus. Okay. These two, or at least she did, woke up. They both woke up a long time ago. I fell back asleep, but she, who's my sister, didn't, and probably lost me and went over the same quest that I'm going on right now to find me, and said that she found all this. And what she's saying is, as soon as you go follow in the same path as I did, at the end you will see what I did, and you will change your mind and agree with me.
So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
I'm guessing they're also immortal. Oh no! No! That's so messed up! What the frick?
Oh, don't be too sad.
That's
We'll
messed
see them
up!
again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. Really? At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right?
Oh, crap, man. Inazuma, that's a town or a city in Chesnaya, the next kingdom. I believe. Chesnaya, or is it? No, 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 no. Chesnaya is the Cryo Archon. That's not for why. We're going to the Electro Archon, which might just be the kingdom of Inazuma. So I believe that the Electro Archon is our next meet, and yeah.
That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty. Oh,
Let's go over it again. Travel recall as many details as they can.
first off, that Abyss Herald called your sister Princess.
Also, we figured out their names, I believe. I don't
Seems like
remember
your
them.
sister is leading
It's
the
now the
Abyss.
Traveler. It's
Even the
Aether
Abyss
is his
Herald
name.
answers to her. Still, we don't know for sure if she's the highest-ranking leader in the organization. Also, your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones
Yeah, that's
and
pretty
go
messed
to
up.
war with destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be that she wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations?
Yeah. Yeah, she does.
Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed.
Which is probably
The story
why
is just plain
she sided with them.
terrifying.
Because they were casualties, and now they have to live in this pain forever of being these hideous creatures that they hate because of the gods. So I can see where their stem of the hatred comes from.
And Dane is from Conria too! He witnessed its destruction 500
No
years
wonder.
ago!
Wow. It's
But
almost like I've been
she
saying
didn't
that.
turn into a monster. So that's why your sister said that Dane is her enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come, after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that? Yeah, you're right.
This is
We
fucked.
can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our
It
journey's
deserves an
not over
F-bomb.
yet.
This
Let's get a
thing's
move on.
fucked.
Time to. If your sister wants you to reach the end, come on, traveler. Let's go.
Please stop. We will be reunited. This is messed up. What the frick? I know, right? Big swear word. Dude, he just, I've spent months looking for this lady because she's my sister. And then, uh-oh, whoopsie daisy, looks like she's my sworn enemy. Yay, and she's being all high and mighty about it. Yay, frick her. Frick her. She wants to kill all these innocent people. How messed up is that? Hmm? Essentially, what her goal is to kill these people over here. All those people down in the square, that sick girl down at the fountain. This girl, especially her, this blind lady, yeah, especially her. Uh, wants to kill this guy because he's an important dude. Uh, wants to kill everyone here, but especially that guy. And especially this guy. You know. I guess we're gonna have to kill her. Uh-oh. It's what I've been waiting for. No, like, to be honest, I think there was a cutscene a while ago that kind of just gave away that thing because she was, I believe it was like a cutscene and she was surrounded by abyss mages and they followed her around. So I think it was pretty obvious to the audience, anyways, that oh yeah, that's big evil. That's some evil vibes. Also, I'm curious what everyone else got, because I believe most of the other people decided to, at the beginning of the adventure, you can either pick the guy or the girl. That we just saw, the two blonde people, you can either pick the girl or the guy one. I picked the guy, but a lot of the other people picked the girl, and I'm wondering how the cutscene would have gone and how different it would be or the same. Also, the voice lines as well. That's another thing I'm curious about. Because we don't hear the traveler's voice, our traveler's voice in the game, but apparently we can hear the other counterpart, which makes me think that if I chose the other one, I would hear, what, uh, this guy's voice. And why didn't they voice act those scenes as well? It's just, there's a lot of, like, just meta questions. Not to mention, like, the lore that this implies. Like, see, I big brain. I'm a big brain. But that was the entire art conquest. It took, yeah, well, that took 2 hours. That, uh, I guess the thing that I saw had like an extra hour added onto it. Interesting. So that is actually very interesting. Also, the next big like lore drop, like next like big quest is when we go to the next kingdom. Like I said, the each kingdom has a element attached, and their respective god deals with that element. Mondstadt, the kingdom of Mondstadt, it's all this here, is the kingdom of freedom and the Animo, which is wind, ruled over by the god Barbados, the Animo Archon. In this case means God. Liyue, the kingdom of Liyue, which saw this here, is the Geo kingdom, ruled over by the Geo Archon Rex Lapis. Next is the kingdom of Inazuma, which is ruled over by the Electric Archon and is the Electric Kingdom, which I don't know who is. I know it's a girl and it's uh I think I saw like a rough like mesh of her character design. That was a leak, but that's about it. So that's gonna be a while, but like after that is the next big thing is going I think across the sea over here to the next kingdom with a whole bunch of new stuff. But the next minor stuff is gonna be stuff like this. This place has already been named the Chasm, so this is gonna be like the next little area revealed. I don't think it's gonna have anything to do with the main quest. I think it's gonna be like an event or just like a new little area. I remember when they came out with this place called Dragon Spine. They had a little event going on there. It hasn't really been used for much other than that. But yeah, that was very interesting. Wow, that is. Hey, level up. Yay! She leveled up once. Woo! Yeah, that was really most of that was really most of the stuff I had planned for. Oh, Jesus. It still startles me. uh, yeah, level pug. Heck yeah. That was really most of the stuff I wanted to do for this stream, but we still have a bunch of other stuff we can do. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's go kill something. You, lady, have you heard the good word
There you are.
of your doom? It was very epic, I know.
Come to be.
Let's play. Think you can get away?
Whoop! Oh, she's going up. Oh wow, that is very saddening. Oh, hello.
Brace yourself.
We're taking this battle into the ocean.
Oh, now you've got me.
No, go into the water. You know what? No, I was debating on whether I want to. Oh my, I got tased. I was debating on whether I wanted to use the ult on her because that would just kill her pretty much instantly. but like then that would have been a waste. So I'll just kill her using albedo. Before we go next, let's just go to here. Yeah, so the two kingdoms that we have right now, out of the there's 7 archons. There's and the 7 elements. You got Geo, you got Pyro, you got Animo, you got Cryo, you got Electro, you got Hydro, and you got Damo, Danimo, Damo, Dendro, that's it. Dendro is just basically plant life. It just means life and leaves and photosynthesis. That stuff. Those are the 7 elements, and each one has a kingdom, and each one are going to have characters. So we only have 2 right now, which are the Kingdom of Freedom and the Kingdom of Contracts. Which are, of course, Geo and Animo. Next is gonna be Electro, and no one know. I don't really think everybody knows which one's gonna be the second one. I think it might be no. Shaznia is obviously one of the last ones because Shaznia is the cryo one, and it's also like kind of a big player in the story right now. So I think it's gonna be like after the Electro, might be like the Dendro is my guess. It might be Hydro, but I think it'd be better if it was the Dendro. Just my personal opinion. Because another thing is we don't have any of the Dendro, which again is the life characters, like the plant life. They don't deal with earth or rock. They deal with plants and fruits. And we don't have any characters of those in the game right now. We have no Dendro yet. Which is interesting. Cause I want them. I want that. Do 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 do. Oh wait, what am I doing? I was gonna go back here. It's back here. It's not that. It's not that thing either. What we're looking for is a very specific thing that we saw. There he is! Look at him. Wandering around. Not a care in the world. Let's go past these guys. He's who we've been looking for. Sir! Hello! Well, whoopsie daisy. Yeah, he's who we've been looking for, because he's who we need to kill right now. Not anything actually really special. It's actually just about the stuff that he's gonna give us once he dies. Missed. Missed. Eh! Sir! Calm down! Sit down. Have a break. Alright. Time for meltsies.
Think you can get away?
Yes. Yes. Take that damage like a champ. Yes. What a queen.
Burst forth.
Can you, like, go in the water just a little bit? Just take a step. There you go. Perfect. What the frick? Thank you. Also, the vaporize is very good. No! There you go. See, this is the reason why we want to kill him. Chaos things. Chaos devices. We need those. Very badly. So, we're gonna go around committing genocide. As you do. Where? Where are they? Here they are. Do do do. Boo 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 boo. Yep, over there. Might as well take a little bit of health too. Always helpful. Now this little outpost thingy is chock full of them. Which is why I have a pin here, that little marker. This is why I have it here, is because it tells me that, yeah, there's a treasure trove of chaos devices here. Also, there's some Fatui here. Let's kill them.
Burst forth.
Time for takeoff. You can't run.
I see through you.
Burst forth.
Can't run.
Retribution.
Yahoo!
You can't run.
You're missing very badly.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Yeah, another. I might as well just tell everyone as well. We need to kill these guys as well. Like we need to get them because of these insignias. These are also very helpful, and we're also running very low on them. What's up?
Time for takeoff.
Burst forth.
Do 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 do.
Let's play.
We're just gonna deal a little damage to him.
Yahoo!
Whoa!
Burst forth.
Oh frick! Dang it! You're. Nope, didn't hit it.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Yeah, come here, come here. Good. Good.
Come into being.
Think you can get away?
Good. Good. Yes, very good. Yes.
Yahoo!
Come into being.
And dead. More chaos. Just one, 3 chaos devices. I'll take it. Gotta do some quick mining too. Always helpful. Yep, you're a live one.
Burst forth.
Okay. Get ready. Sit back down. I didn't tell you you could stand up just yet.
You can get away?
Furnishes.
Let's play! Let's play!
Burst forth.
This was already going way better than last fight. He's already almost dead. And he's already using this, which is the worst. Missed. Nope. Sit down. See, this is why you have to use a fully charged shot, or else it doesn't work.
Furnishes.
Time for takeoff.
Oh, I did it too close. Now it's not as useful. Well, that's sad. Sad. It's gonna be gratefully. Oh, it's already almost dead, anyways.
Brace yourself.
I'm not fully charged. Oh, there we go. Chaos device. Heck yeah, the next little thing, or circuit. That's the next level that we wanted. Hello.
Burst forth.
These guys by themselves don't really pose much of a threat. A lot of the time. Unless you're really stupid or distracted, which I might be both, so let's see how this works. Boop!
Brace yourself.
Yeah, the one annoying thing is with these guys, you can't shoot them in the eye like you do the other guards on normal occasions. The only time you can do that is when they go up into the air and start shooting missiles. No, this is bad. That one's really that's like also a very scary thing. It does a lot of damage, but it's easy to dodge if you just keep running.
Here we go.
Come here.
Come into being.
Gotta finish off the combo move. Always finish off the combo move.
Yahoo!
Too far. Ah, here! This is when you gotta shoot him down very fast, or else it gets really annoying, because those are, like, that is his worst ability, but it's really easy to counter once you know how. And have a good bow user, because that took me a while to find one of those. Ooh, gave me a chaos core. That's like the best level of the chaos stuff. Those are just treasure hoarders. Meh. They hold no interest. I hold no interest in them. Here's the thing. There's one more, there's one more, what's it called? Rune Guard, that's what they're called, that I know of. But the only thing is, I can't get anything from him, because this is him. He's just vibing. I'll walk up to him. He don't do nothing. He's not what we say lively. So yeah, he's just gonna sit here for the rest of the time until the story does something with him or something. I don't know. But he will forever sit here, just being the epitome of what we call a vibe. The other one on top of the storm, the thing that we just visited, is also one of those guys. He just doesn't he doesn't do anything. You go up to him and he won't get up, he won't attack, he won't do anything. This guy. He broke down running a while ago and he's never gotten up since. He doesn't move, he doesn't do anything. I can hit him all day if I want and he won't get up. Just how it is sometimes. He's at eternal rest, I guess. Yeah, maybe not eternal, but rest. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Uh, no, those wouldn't have respawned by then. King Boar and Big Frost Troll. Should we deal with the King Boar? Yeah, why not? Wait, hold on. How much? Before I do that, how much of damn thingies do I have? This thingy, only 77. We gotta fix that. It's one of my main used things when I go there, because this has a very intriguing effect. Instead of upping your defense or upping your attack, like a lot of these do, or stamina or health, this one just keeps you warm. Just keeps you warm. And the King Boar is vital for making them. So let's deal with him. Alright. This is how it go. We're gonna go here, we're gonna quickly grab this cryofly thingy. And we're gonna warm up here. Because this place is Dragon Spine. Welcome. If you don't know, this happens. This thing. That just means that if I stay out of warmth, this little bar will start going. The higher it goes, the more cold I get. If it goes to max, I start losing health rapidly. And that's one of the heat sources that I gotta keep near. That or campfires or lanterns, any of those work. There's also little fire spirits that also do the trick. But here's the thing. If I don't find one of these in time, like when I'm fighting the King Boar, I have nothing else to keep me warm. So what they do is also, yeah, a bunch of these little boars are also here. They gave me chilled meats instead of regular meat. Let's go warm up again, and then let's get ready to fight the boar. Okay, let's go. Da da da. Boop. So this goulash helps slow that effect. Very helpful. Hello, sir. Well, you wait there, frozen in time. Let me heal myself. He's a big boy. Oh. 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 Oh, just unleash everything on him. Oh. Oh. Yes, his title is the true ruler of Dragonspine, question mark? Is he? Is he the one who commands all? Commands... Ah, frick. Come on, bring it, boy. Yeah. I'm a freaking matador. You can't... Ah! Didn't work. Uh-oh. He's angry. He's angry. Sir, don't be angry, please.
Time for takeoff.
That did nothing to him. Whoa! That's never happened. Okay, we could use some more heals.
There can be no excuse.
Oh, holy crap. Alright, hold on, sir. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Boop. Yeah, no, not going to happen again, sir. Ah, it did happen again. It did happen. Can you get me in here? Holy crap. Oh, frick. Okay. Remember when I said I have no other way to warm myself up? Yeah, I lied about that. I have these. I have crafted them specifically for this purpose. To warm me up. Please, sir, don't have mercy.
Ashes to ashes.
Honestly, I was
Dust
waiting for that.
dust.
How much time do we have left? Just stall? 77 seconds? I can do that. Because here's the thing, okay? Well, Albedo does almost nothing in terms of damage. I'm gonna be honest. He's not. His E ability is so goddamn useful for basically anything. That like he's like that it's like just vital at this point. It's so useful. I should stay away from that. Hold on, cause I also got hit by that still. What the frick are you talking about? I'm not giving Diluc an apple that heals how much health? 300 instead of 34%. I don't know what that is. Here, you know what? I'll give you one apple. Boom. I'm so gracious, I know. Whoa! Owie. I'm on a wall. No! I ran out of stamina. Hold on again. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna do that again. Just to make sure that doesn't happen. Oh, oh, get out, get out, get out. There we go. We're good. 1 second. 1 second. And we're back. So let's give Albedo his life back. And let's do that. No! Okay. Okay. Again? No, 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 no. Okay, we're all warmed up and took almost no damage. Almost no damage. See, he's not an official boss. And yet he's so hard to beat. Like, he's harder than most of the actual bosses I face. And he doesn't actually have any drops beside one thing. And still, he's like one of the most difficult things to freaking kill in the game. Why, sir? Why do you hold this so much power in your little tiny big body?
Yahoo!
And see, here's his one drop. Just whole whack load of chilled meat. Refrigerated meat inside of his belly or something. I don't know. That is his one drop and one purpose in life, is to give players frozen meat. Why? Why did they give him that much power? If he was just for that purpose? Who knows? See, you can make raw meat. And you can also make the goulash out of it, which we are going to use it for. But we're out of carrots for some reason. Or do you have a significant lack of carrot? Huh? Is that something everyone deals with here? A significant lack of carrot. Well, fear no more. Here at Carrot Inc., we've come up with your problem is solving thing with our solution. It's a fantastic solution. It's called uh carrots. Yeah, that was the worst. Me being awkward made it more awkward somehow. I don't know. Give me carrot. There we are. That's all the goulashes we had. No more goulashing for today. Yeah, so we're still warmed up, aren't we? Yeah, look. It lasts a long time. So, uh, it takes one goulash to make a few. So at this rate, what happens is we will, as soon as I hit 100, I'll stop really making them. Like, I'll make them every once in a while, but like, I'll stop, like, purposely looking to make them because then, like, I'll just kind of even out at 100. That's what I did. That's what I'm doing with both of these, but instead of 100, I'm going for 200, like this, this, and this, and now these and this. Like all these guys, like I'm just trying to even out. I'm kind of starting on him, but yeah, and him too. Just 'cause like I just want to make sure like the ones that I want to use most of all I will never run out of. Like I can still use a bunch and I will still be able to hold out until I'm able to bulk make a bunch more. Yeah. 10% of max HP. This one revives with 150. What does this one do? 1200. 20% of max HP. Jeez! Holy crap. 20%. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't think you guys know how much that is.
What a view. How about a quick break so I can sketch this beautiful scenery?
Let's go check the reputation. Because I think I have something to do there. This lady! Let's go on to a new thing. In my really crap guide to Genshin. This lady gives you things. It gives you quests and stuff to do. Bounties to hunt things. Like big hilly churls or those abyss mage things. Not abyss herald, not the tall guy, like the guys with shields. And requests that people have posted. 10 iron chunks. Okay, let me go get you those. Yeah. 10 mints. I have 10 mints. I'll just give them to you. A serving of almond tofu. I probably have that. Oh wait. I don't need to because you can only do 3 a week. So that's the thing. I don't know if I have enough iron chunks though. Nope, not enough. No wait, he said 10, 10, not 20, right? I have your iron. Take your iron and give me money. Thank you. And now for the mint. He's all the way across the city, which is very tall, which is very long, very big. So we use towers of plot armor and main characterness to teleport there. Very pretty here. Let me steal some of the fish. I'm committing crime, probably. I have no idea how sacred these fish are, but I'm gonna turn them into something tasty to eat. Here, have your herbs. And now, we go on the other side. Also, this is the battle pass. It's a thing. Now let's go rob the other side of all the fish and lotus heads. Come here, fishy. You won't escape your fate. There's 3 more fish. Heck yeah. Wait, no, 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 no. Come back here, fish. Fish, fish, no. Fishy. Hold on. Hold on a minute. I swear I've heard of that game before. I just can't remember it. I'm really dumb. Hold on. Ah! When? It's a so-so game. Ah, I see. Unreal Engine. Wait, wait. It released this month? Excuse me? Oh, it's Square Enix. Oh. Oh. That makes sense. But what doesn't make sense is why I didn't hear of it. I've seen no ads for this. It is for Microsoft Windows. Why have I not heard of this game? Hold on, is it on? Hold on, let me see this. Let me see this. Now I'm intrigued. You just keep flowing there, Paimon. You go. Is it a rager? Is it a ragey gamey? Oh, oh. Now let's see here. Uh, Outstriders. Outriders, sorry. Not Striders, I'm dumb. 80 bucks, yep, obviously. Jeez. How come I have not seen this game? This is... What? Okay, you know what? I'll keep a watch on it. Oh my... that gives me Dark Souls energy. Like, any mob can kill you. Doesn't matter what level. And it can kill you really fast. Like, that gives me major Dark Souls energy. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was pillaging the pond for fish. Yes. And I got fish. I got a lot of it. Let's go cook the fish that I just stole. That were probably imported because there's literally no access to any water besides there. I'm gonna admit something, okay? I technically haven't played a Dark Souls game. I've seen a lot of it, and like I know stories about it and all like and some controversies about like its difficulty setting and some stuff like that. But I've never actually technically played one. Technically I have. Realistically I haven't because I played like 7 minutes of Dark Souls 3 and then I realized, oh, well, this has no PC controls. It's only Xbox controls, and I don't have an Xbox controller on hand. And I think I mistaked it for the Dark Souls Remastered, and that I actually wanted, and I bought Dark Souls 3 instead, which was very old, and its graphics and controls were also very old. So then I put it down, and I'm like, what? Is it on your foot? What? What's on my foot? What did I do? I did something. I can only imagine I've done something. Oh my gosh! I I hate that, and I hate that I didn't get it until now. I hate that. It is not on my foot. I do have one now, though. I do have an Xbox controller now, so I could like try and play it on my PC, like PC with my Xbox controller hooked up. But then again, I'm still not sure because like I could probably just, wait for the remaster to go back on sale and then trade it in. I don't know. But like Dark Souls I do know is very fun but very hard and can easily anger you to no end, and it's very oh. I have no clue. Frick my mouse. I'm sorry, mouse. Are you okay? I hit the cord. I hurt it. I'm sorry. Please don't break on me. This is like my third mouse. Please stop. These mouses keep breaking on me and I don't know why. Your predecessors couldn't handle my mistakes. Please tell me you can. Let me buy some milk. You're welcome. This guy? Tone deaf bard.
Welcome to Second Life.
Milk. Did you say milk? I can only imagine how that. Oh god. You know what? I might just go back. Venti is an interesting character. Honestly, some of the coolest characters. This guy's just edgy. He's actually really interesting because like he's just kind of like a sociopathic like he doesn't really show emotion and all he really is looking for is knowledge and so he just chills in the mountain. He's an interesting guy. She is also just edgy. Um, obviously drunk boy. And let's see here. Uh, death obsessed funeral manager.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
Also very insane. Zhao also edgy. She's actually a pretty cool character. I like her. Oh my gosh. he he's also a really cool character. I also really like him. Uh yeah, Tartaglia, also named Child. I don't okay. I I don't know why people keep saying he's a good character. I can't see it. He's I I don't see him as a good character. He's not really that good of like power wise. Story wise, he's amazing. Story wise, I love him. He's great. Like especially like oh yeah. He needs to like line up the We're just not gonna touch on this one. Pyromaniac, that's all I'm gonna say. Uh also edgy. This lady there's a lot to be said about her. She is uh no. No. Uh this one's dead. Th- Literally, I believe. She's also like actually like she's actually a cool character. She is so strange. So strange because she she is self-absorbed but aware that she can't do anything. Like she has a decent amount of power. And her thing is that she's like a constellationist, like she can like read the magic in the stars or something. Like essentially she's a tarot card reader. She reads palms. Uh but like she's under the impression that like she's like somehow a celebrity and like more powerful than all of these guys combined, but also knows that like she can't do anything, and also she's also she has a problem with money apparently, and it's also very funny to watch that happen. She is also an interesting character. Like I like the curiosity aspect of her personality. Uh, like really drives her story forward. So, which isn't much, but like that's really all her story is just curiosity, which is intriguing to me actually. I like him too. He's a fun character. She's also a very cool character. He like actually a lot of the 4 stars are actually really interesting.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Cause he's funny. Cause his thing is literally that he's the most unlucky person ever. She's just crazy. It's kind of funny.
I create.
She's a cool pirate lady. She is the worst. Hate her. Hate her. The bunny is okay. That's okay. This is not okay. She needs to go away. Pretty boy. MILF. Probable Wally, I think. I don't know. What my favorite character? You wanna know why? You wanna know why? Hold on. Hold on. I'll show you why. I'll show you why. Hold on. I'll show you why. Uh, do 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 do. I'm searching something up. Uh. Okay. Are you aware of this voice? Where is it? There he is.
That's enough! I told you, you're mine, you jerk! Let's go!
Hey, didn't even notice you.
Are you aware of that voice? Cause hold on, let me just display capture. That is the voice of Natsu Dragmeal, character in an anime called Fairy Tail. And one of the weirdest goddamn voices. Like, it's a very unique voice that is so intriguing to me for some reason. And, like, I actually like his voice actor a lot. And I can't stop hearing his voice in everything I go to. It's a, okay. A lot of people say it's bad. I genuinely like it. Okay? I don't care who you say. It's good. For different reasons other than traditional anime. Yeah, but like it's not that it's weird, it's that it's unique.
Hey,
You jerk! Let's go!
Let's just
I told you, you're mine, you jerk!
his voice is very unique, and he does have a really good story arc, I guess. Not the best, but okay. But his voice, and I keep hearing his voice actor in so many other anime, and it bugs me because he's the only guy I can ever recognize by the voice because it's so unique. And it bugs me because every time I hear it, I keep hearing him. And I keep hearing Natsu. And so the reason is because, actually, let's just pull that up again. Let's go back to the main. Uh, Character. Uh, there he is.
You smell nice. I smell rabbit. I'm hungry. I keep watch. Avoid the trees. The sun is up. If you're scared, go to sleep. I watch the moon.
Do you hear that? Huh? Huh? Let me just play this again.
You're mine, you jerk. Let's go.
Hey, didn't even notice.
I told. No! I told you, you're mine, you jerk.
It's the same freaking guy. I keep hearing him. Can't escape. I keep hearing him everywhere. Uh, like, and like the thing is, I actually genuinely like him. So, and like the voice actor. So I or I like the voice at least. I like this character so much because I find it hilarious that this guy just keeps appearing in everywhere, especially for some reason a game for out of all places. Like I've never seen him out. I've only seen him every time in anime. I just can't. But for some reason he's in a game now, and it's just so happens to be the game that everyone pushed on me, and I was I just found it so funny. So like he's one of my favorite characters now. Also, also it his story is also really interesting. Like he was just chased out of his town and he was raised by the big wolf spirit and was very and like it's kind of wholesome. Uh who crazy Lolly. She's chef. Nothing really other than that because like she's just chef. Uh Bookworm, unlucky maid for some reason. uh Amnesia, uh Punk Rock, she's a dope character. Hate. Hate. Uh I don't know what to say about this lady cuz like
Even we should look.
she's just there. His voice would go very well on My Hero Academia. Honestly, he might be like a side character cuz like she's the worst. She's the worst. She's the worst. She's the first character you get out of this game, no matter what. And she is the worst because she's like the shrill voice of this thing that I also hate. Con with just stupid like with like stupid obvious questions that have obvious answers. Like that just like make no sense to ask because they're all obvious. And she also is just so she's incompetent, she's shrill, and she isn't a good combat character. It just makes me angry. I mean her ability, the little Baron bunny is actually pretty cool. I like that. Um I don't really know what to say about her. She's I don't know. Like she's just kind of there. Pretty boy, cool pirate lady. They're like a lot of. I actually will say this that a lot of the characters, uh, are really good, and I can't find a reason to like hate them other than this one. So far, anyways. Like a lot of these characters are actually really unique. MILF. Yeah, I'm not. You're not. This is just pure, pure, pure that. I like.
I
I
wonder when I'll be
don't
as
know what you expect from. I don't know what to say about this one. Cause like a lot of their stories are like he's got a really cool backstory. She's an interesting character. She is really cool. She is funny. He is really deep, man. Like he hits the
Osmanthus
feels.
wine.
She's a cool character. He's edgy but still really cool. One of my personal favorites as well because he's really funny. She's a very relatable character. Um, like a lot of basically everyone here is like really well written and have had a tremendous amount of effort put into them. But it's still fun to say, yeah, crazy, edgy, uh, e-girl, uh, off mantis line. How did you say Gene in Attack on Titan? Wait, what? How did I say Gene in Attack on Titan? Huh? She's not. uh, who? This guy? Zhongli? Zhao, Hu Tao, I believe, Ganyu, Diluc, Klee, Kiki, I think, Mona, Kiking, Kiking? It's hard to pronounce that one. Jean, obviously it's Albedo, Xinjiang, I believe, Rosaria, Venti, Sacros, Chongyun, Noel Bennett, official Ningwang,
Benny's adventure team,
Qingqiu,
assemble!
Bidu, I believe, Zhangling, Razor, Barbara, Lisa, Kaya, Amber.
Or
Boom.
not.
Nailed it. Freaking Pokemon rap the Genshin characters. Uh, Tartaglia, Diona. I think those were the only ones I missed actually.
Silly churl, Billy churl.
Crazy
Silly
psychopath.
Billy, Hilly churl.
She scares me. She scares me. Uh, yeah, but these two like some of my favorites. Bennett's also pretty funny. I like Noelle a lot as a character. She's pretty cool. I wouldn't be surprised. Her thing, she's a recent character. Basically, her thing is, yep, that. She deals with the souls of the dead. She works at a funeral home as the manager. Your first introduction to her is her helping her walk around town and asking people,
Silly
"Hey, would
churl,
you be
Billy
interested in
churl.
talking about your
Silly
death?
Billy,
Your
Hilly
imminent
churl.
death? How about we talk about your funeral, huh? Let's get you set up." Uh, yeah, no, I'm good. She has no semblance for social tact, is what I'm saying. Like, some of my favorite characters that I've seen are Zhongli, Ganyu, Venti, Noelle, where? And Razor. Oh my goodness. Dogs are dying.
Huh?
He's a really funny character. Yeah, he steals a priceless artifact and then makes an illusion about it to It's very funny. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. I need to Okay. Remember how I said my luck is bad? My luck is bad. My Venti was my most recent 5-star because I just got him. Because I just recently got him. Because he was my last 5-star. It took me so long to get took me so long to get a 5-star that the game nearly almost had to give me it out of pity. Literally. It's called a pity pull. It's in the name. I was about 7 away. No, here's the thing. This game is a very amazing game. But this is how you get characters, is through buying these with the stuff you earn in the game, or you can buy them, of course. Well, it wouldn't be a game if you didn't have microtransactions, of course. But then you spend them on these called wishes. Uh, and this is the major thing with Genshin. This is how you get characters and everything. It's very poorly set up because the chance of you getting characters are not great. Yeah, and I got one wish, so let's just go for it. It's nothing but a weapon. Most of the time, you get 3-star weapons, sometimes a 4-star weapon, and then sometimes a 4-star character. But very rarely, unless you're very special, you'll get 5 stars. And so this is what led to me only having 3 of them. I only have 3. Uh, on average, let's just go take a look. See, yeah. See, on average, about 4 or 5 is about average, and good being very lucky means you have 7, like this douchebag. uh, but I only have 3, which just recently graduated from 2. You can see why I was very excited to get a 5-star. You can, but I don't. It's just a thing. uh, it's possible, but like, I don't want to. Yeah, you can earn it. There's several ways by doing what they call daily commissions, which is just something that you get daily, every day that you can do, and then go turn them in at this place, the Adventurers Guild, for like a few pyro gems a day. And also you have achievements, which also give you pyro gems. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 10, 20, 20, 5, 5, 5, 5, 10, 10, 20, 20, 5, 5, 5. Like you rack them up as you go. And you can keep doing daily commissions basically forever, and there will be achievements coming out the wazoo. It's going to be very hard to 100% complete every achievement. So that one, so like you just rack them up constantly. What 5-star do I want to get? That's a good question. Um, I really like the polearm users. They're so fun. They just give you a good like feel for like the game. Well, not the feel for the game as in like understanding of it. Like it just feels good. It feels satisfying, you know? And so some of the polearm users is like Zhao. I tried him. Like they have test runs and stuff, and he is so fun. Jean is also a really good character. These two are really fun. Zhongli is overpowered as balls. Like he got a buff, like a big old buff, and he does so much damage. It's ridiculous if you get it right. And she was also fun, just not as fun as some of the other ones. Uh, Other than that, I'm not really like the sword users like her. She's a sword user. Eh. Callus users are normally support like her. She's fun and all, but like these guys, I'm not too interested in getting. He wasn't even bad. Like he was already pretty decent as a character. He just got ridiculous. Like ridiculous. And as a joke, this is kind of a joke. Like it was kind of understood that D. Luke, this guy, was the most overpowered character, the best character in the game for a long time. But ever since, like there's been characters getting more buffs, and he's kind of not. People have been saying that like, oh yeah, Zhongli is the new D. Luke. He's the new king of the castle because he just does so much damage. But yeah, Zhao, Zhongli, and Jean are probably some of my favorites. And even probably just Zhao and Zhongli because Gan Yu is also pretty up there because like she's a cool character and she's also a good bow user. He does look like an anime protagonist.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I
Oh,
remember.
oh,
But
oh!
where are those who share the memory?
Clip. I did it. I'ma clip that and send it to Fridge. Because he hates that line. Because I think Zhongli was like, Fridge's, like, if you don't know, Mr. Friginator is, he has a YouTube and everything. He's very cool. And he's one of the guys who is in my D&D campaign. He plays Gyro. And like, he's the guy that keeps
Osmanthus
getting all the
wine
five
tastes the
stars,
same as I
and
remember.
his first 5-star I believe was
But where are
Zhongli,
those
sorry.
who share the
Uh,
memory?
and it's like one of his favorite characters, and it's very funny. But the thing that gets him so mad every time is when it's because Zhongli keeps saying the osmanthus wine line, like the one he just said. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as it always did, and he keeps saying it over and over and over. So, I heard it, I clipped it, now I'm gonna send it to him. You're welcome.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
There it is!
Going out into
That's
the
my
world and
only leverage I
investigating,
have over
bringing
this
the
man.
unknown into the
Of
known.
the man of 5 stars.
I miss this feeling.
What's this? I've actually never been here. What is this? Hello? What can you give me things? You're just, okay, you're just kind of yeah, no, you're just there. Hmm. Okay. What about you? Huh. Okay. I've never been there, so that was confusing. Venti was also one of the ones I want because he is also a very good character. He's a very funny one. He's very good for mobility because of this. He gets to create an updraft which you can use for just flying, and then you can get some extra height while gliding, which is also very useful in its own right. But then you get to his queue. Holy frickin' crap. This man, essentially, okay. I think you've probably seen it like over and over. But I want to showcase it because I can. Before I go, because I think it's about time. Any people here?
Be faster.
I have no idea. I just teleported to a random spot. Frick. There's gotta be some here. Where are the people when I want them? Yeah, there's someone over here. Hey! Oh, it's only one, but I don't care. I don't care. You know what? There's two. There's two right here. Hello. Hello, sirs. Okay, come here. Goodbye. He shoots a literal black hole, which sucks everything up, takes an element because it's air, so it copies the effect of something else, and then just thrashes them around like a blender. And then you get to do it all over again. And it's so effective at killing everything.
Think you can get away?
It's just so gruesome. It's amazing. It's so beautiful. And it's so broken. And so helpful. It brings a tear to your eye. It's amazing. That guy know I'm there? I think he knows I'm here, but you know what? Too far away or something, I don't know. Oh, heck yeah, he's over here. He's over here now. Oh, they're all over here. You know what? I'm not interested in fighting them. I could, but eh. Because it's time for me to head out. Oh! Saw a little bit of my shadow. Alright. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for everyone who stayed and went, whoever who stayed, who watched, who chatted with me, who gave bits, who gives bits, who gives channel points, who subscribes, who follows. It doesn't really matter what you do. It's always helpful and it's always meaningful to me. So what you can really do to support me in anything I do is to stop by and chat with me and maybe give a little donation to help me go. Uh, Other than that, I have my links and as well as especially my Twitch link that you can share with anybody who you think might like the stream, and so they might not miss out on something they will 100% regret for the rest of their life. So, other than that, thank you, my magical people, for stopping by, and I will see you guys later. Bye.